And now Dean Winstanley wants double 10, and Mum wants her prayers answered, and Son can barely throw his dart. Such is the tension out there. Oh, and it broke his concentration there.
Martin, you require 20.
He was smiling. I can't read his face, I tell you, he won't be smiling now. Double 5, Adams hits this so often, and that's a lovely marker for it. Winstanley couldn't watch, but he knows the score now.
Martin Adams.
And he's trying to get the crowd on his side, Winstanley. But I wonder,
ladies and gentlemen,
did the crowd
again,
just let him down and break his concentration
don't
there?
shout when the players are throwing for the doubles. It really is not fair. Thank you. Second leg, it's Dean to throw first. Game on.
Turning into a nice final.
Not for him at the moment. It's so quiet, there is a real hush around the hall. So just the one comment
97.
is heard by the players. The crowd here have been really respectful. But you can just hear the odd audible comment, normally of support. And that's enough to put you off.
81.
That's the treble with the last dart. That was the frustration. That was the why then. Why did you call out then? Such a big moment.
99.
Still a long way to go in this set, though. That's what the treble 20 bed looks like if you're the end of Martin Adams' dart.
It's a bit small for me. Can they not make it bigger?
A little bit shaky, isn't he? I asked him when he was commentating with us earlier in the week, how on earth
100.
he manages to hit where he's aiming for when his hand is shaking. He said he doesn't know, just does.
It's a shake of the head that time. It's too bad as he draws it back. And do you know what?
83.
Didn't even give himself time for the shakes there. That's a flight of frustration from Martin Adams.
He steadied himself.
$105.
Had a long stare at the scoreboard, and what it'll tell him is a 177 would suit him nicely.
$140. Dean, you require 100.
Two double tops possible, and that's what he went for. It's his favourite double. A lot of players go that way. The target is bigger.
137.
Adams can't punish, so no harm done. Treble 19 to leave top for Martin Adams. He does look very tired, and he's looked tired to me, Martin, ever since he came out from the interval.
60.
Double top to level the match again. Yes.
Game shot, and the second leg. Dean Winstanley. Third leg, it's Martin to throw first. Game on.
I don't know what Martin Adams needs more at the moment. 40 winks or 40 points. But it's like constant body blows from Winstanley when those double tops worth of 40 points go in. Yes, Adams has survived that epic comeback in the final from Phil Nixon, but he was 6-0 up. He's never been more than 2 sets ahead in this final. Mentally, it's draining. And Winstanley is still finding the maximums, and Adams' dead straight accuracy is letting him down. Not once, but twice.
$29.
Does a 180 to start a leg, pile the pressure on. It does. Just 29 points on his last visit from Martin Adams.
32.
That's 32 from Winstanley, so the leg is anyone's.
Adams wipes his glasses again. If Adams was a mighty oak and you were a lumberjack, would you stand there, look at him and shout timber?
190.
Or would you want to just sharpen your chainsaw first? Because he's ready to go. Just wonder whether the roots don't down into the ground deep enough to hang on here and keep it together. It's been a brilliant battling performance from Winstanley.
Well, Winstanley on a finish already.
77.
Good last start.
Dean, you require
But he's not on a finish.
64.
So 6 starts, 2 edge ahead. Dean Winstanley.
Treble 18 would leave the bullseye. This isn't huge. In the words of Ian Holloway, it's phantasmagorical. No, he's not gone for it.
24.
You should have gone for it, Dean. That would have really knocked the stuffing out of the defending champion. You want to hit him with a big shot.
140. Dean, you require 40.
Well, the 140 pressurizes the 40. 2 10s now for Winstanley. Last chance.
20.
No. And you were right. He should have gone for the bullseye.
He set the check-up up. Why didn't he go for it? Still might get away with it. Adams looks vulnerable. 99. What vulnerability. Oh, Dean Winstanley, have you just thrown away a brilliant opportunity? You might not have hit the ball, but if you had have done, it would have been the most painful body blow since Ricky Hatton last put on a pair of boxing gloves.
134.
5 times in that last leg, Martin Adams slipped into the 5 bed, aiming for the 20. How on earth did he win it?
140.
Easy for us, isn't it, to
60.
say what may or may not have been from the relative comfort of our commentary box. Up on that stage, though, under 33, 34 degrees worth of heat after 10 sets of darts
100.
in the second leg of the 11th set. You're going to be tired, whether you're 29 or 54. And Dean Winstanley might not look it, but he is the young pup here.
100.
And you know, when you're tired as a sportsman, mentally you sometimes make the wrong decisions. I really would have loved Dean Winstanley to go for that 164.
Well, darts is nothing if not a mental sport.
100.
And he won't be used to playing matches this long, Dean Winstanley. Easily the longest of his career. His semi-final against Jan Dekker took just 8 sets. We're midway through the 11th.
Martin, you require 161.
Well, this Martin Adams took out in the opening set. This 161. Not going to get a chance on this occasion.
97.
Winstanley's got to go for the 152. Can't leave it.
152.
It's 2 treble 20s, double 16. Oh, unlucky.
That's cruel. Forget 101 Dalmatians, that's 152
80.
Dalmatians for him. They're really cool, straight out of the bed as well.
Martin, you require 64.
So single 16 leaves double 16. His favourite double for the set.
48. Dean, you require 72.
Gone hiding again. Treble 12. Oh, he's gone treble 20 for double 6. Double 6 again. He's squared it up.
Dean Winstanley. Big leg is Martin to throw first. Game on.
And the crowd roaring on their encouragement for Dean Winstanley.
This is the 4th set that's gone to a deciding leg. Winstanley's won the previous 3.
100.
Which is bizarre when you think of how many final leg of a set encounters Martin Adams starts to win these days. You'd think the experience would count, but
97.
so far not to be.
Big last start, Winstanley. Adams throwing first. for the set. Needs a treble.
60.
Doesn't find one. Winstanley to pile on the pressure.
$140.
Well, that'll do, won't it? Another 140. And the averages. Winstanley bossing the first 9 by a point and a bit, if you can boss
140.
by that much. Adams still ahead overall. That's why it's 5 sets all and 2 legs apiece. Really nothing in it. Averages from here don't count. It's about
60.
checkouts. It's about nerve.
It's all about doubles from here on in. And another treble would help. Set up. An outshot
139
for the set.
He would have wanted it to be more comfortable this set, but to go ahead once more. Double 16. Yes, he's got it.
And the 11th set.
In the red hot heat at the lakeside, Adams keeps his cool. And the defending champion edges slowly towards the finishing line. Has Winstanley got another sprint in him? Or are we now seeing the beginning of the end?
Game on.
Martin Adams moves ahead for the first time since before the interval. He was 3-2 up in sets,
100.
4-3 down and 5-4 down. He's a set away.